You know what I love more than anything else? It's Twitter Moments. I wake up every morning just starved for entertainment. And Twitter Moments has me covered with articles like, moms say the darndest things. A genius Lego hack solves one of the biggest issues with what? What issue does it solve, Twitter? But recently, Twitter produced an incredible Moments article that really just highlights the death of society. Sexuality expert says parents should seek consent before changing baby's diaper. Australian news. Ah, there it is. Why do we still take advice from people with pink hair? When have they ever said anything good or productive? Seriously.
Am I so out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong.
Also making news today, a bit of a stink over baby nappies.
Can we just appreciate the fact that in Australia, they call them nappies? Over here in America, we're boring. We have diapers. What do they have over there? They have nappies.
Nappies.
That's awesome. We have pacifiers. What do they have? Probably poppies or suckies. Ooh, never mind.
A sexuality expert claims parents must ask permission before changing their child's nappy. Deanne Carson believes consent must be given by the child before their dirty nappy is removed.
I'm going to change your nappy now, is that okay? Of course the baby's not going to respond, yes mum, that's awesome, I'd love to have my nappy changed.
Yes, yes. See, like she's self-aware. She acknowledges that. Let me just ask my like 18-month-old baby, hey, would you like me to change your diaper? That kid's not gonna know what you're talking about. That kid's not even gonna understand you. Those things will roll around in their own filth unless divine intervention changes that.
But if you leave a space and wait for body language and wait to make eye contact, then you're letting that child know that their response matters.
You think this thing is gonna understand what you're saying in like any capacity, let alone understand the concept of consent, right? Like these babies can barely tell you they want their diapers changed. And you're stepping here like, we need them to understand that when we ask to change their diaper, that we're also giving them a moment and that the response matters. Dude, all that baby is thinking about is the next shit. That's all that kid is thinking about.
Ms Carson has defended her comments, saying the idea around consent is about empowering children with their rights.
What rights do children have? Growing up in my house, my parents told me that I had no rights. They tried to ground me once. I said, Mom, Dad, I know my rights. And they're like, you have no rights. We own you. You're our child. This is a perfect example of somebody getting upset about something and feeling like if they start some kind of movement, then they're a good person, right? Like they need to change something, you know? I need to change how we think about baby consent. Wow.
Is it ludicrous or can you see the point of this sexuality expert?
What the fuck is a sexuality expert? Wouldn't that be someone geared more towards like straight or gay or like the LGBTQ spectrum? How many letters does it have now? LGBTQIAAP. There's a decahedron of queer. Well, shit.
Yeah.
I actually can see her point.
Really?
I can see her
Tell
point.
us how. My little girl Pearl says no every
Yeah.
single time.
If you say we're going
Every
to change
single
a
time.
nappy,
So
Well, you're not respecting her consent. for
I
her.
know.
This guy gets the idea, right? He's like, my kid says no every time, but he still changes the kid. In my opinion, this completely undermines the entire like consent movement going on right now. Like the Me Too movement, all that stuff. You've got people of power sexually assaulting and abusing people, taking advantage of them. There's so many important things to be worrying about right now, and this person's worried about how we change our kids' nappies. I love that word. I love nappy. That is such a good word, you guys. Let's take a look at some of the replies here. The ABC's expert advises parents to seek their child's consent before changing their nappy. Add to the list of things officially beyond parody. Yeah, I agree. No, she's saying you should ask the baby if it's okay, to get kids used to the idea that their bodies are their own. Deanne acknowledged babies would not be able to answer, but said it's still important. See, there's the thing though. Like you're saying, oh, we're all about consent, so let's make sure the baby's okay. Oh, it's not? We're gonna change it anyway. What is that supposed to teach the kids, huh? You're saying like they can't understand the language, but you know, they learn subconsciously. Then what is that teaching them? Someone bigger and more powerful? Somebody who raised you, right? You owe them. You see?
I will just fire up briefly on this because this is the sort of thing that actually destroys the good things that are achieved through movements like this. So we've just had a movement which has exposed sexual assault by high-profile people who have made a succession of women's life a misery, and then you have something idiotic like this that tries to ride on the coattails. If you are equating changing a baby's nappy with rape, you have completely derailed an important argument.
See, this guy, that's what I was saying. This guy understands. Saw this. First reaction. Fourth thought. We all need to take a deep breath before reacting. Your username is Nick Names Nuts. Shut up, Nick. I will react to the fullest extent that I am able if it brings in ad revenue. She is fairly stupid though, because the nappy has to be changed no matter how the baby reacts. So if they react negatively, the message they'll receive is that their consent is irrelevant. Boom! Boom! You know who's on top of all this? Perrine, people. Perrine knows what's up. You guys are sleeping on me. I don't even need to read anything else. Clearly, I'm already an expert on the subject. I think the lesson that we all learned here is don't use Twitter moments. For those of you calling me a Cody Co clone in the comments, first of all, thank you for introducing me to my new favorite channel. Second of all, thanks for the idea. This is great. I'm gonna do this all the time now. Obviously not, but please stop calling me a copy in the comments. It's really hurting my self-esteem. That's gonna be it. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
What are you going to do? I'm going to do a back dive pike.